I only saw him on film, obviously Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor live is ferocious, ferocious. He is the embodiment of the complete comedian. There's nothing, not all of his shows, but there's some shows he did where everything was there. He had all the components, his impersonations, bang on, his physical comedy, exceptional, his material, unbelievable, and the confidence, and most of all, the authenticity. He was who he was on stage. I think that's the thing people forget. I'm never acting. I don't act. When I'm on the stage, that's who you see. If you see me off the stage, right, it'll be a sort of volume down version of what you see on stage. But I don't have a persona. It isn't like putting on a character and going on stage. That's very much. That's why I always. And Billy Connolly, obviously. The first time I saw somebody doing that's how old I am, was one of his first appearances in Parkinson. And that was one of his first times it broke him. And there's this guy just talking, just telling stories. Because up until then, any comic ads were joke tellers like Frank Carson, and that's not knocking them guys. They had their own, they have a skill set that's just different from ours. But then Billy Connolly came along, and that started opening up. So they'd be sort of the guys I would always have watched if they're on TV or any of that there. But it's brilliant. It's keeping going. Like McIntyre, exceptional.
Yeah.
Phoenix Knights. What do you call Phoenix Knights?
Peter Kay.
Peter Kay.
Yeah.
Exceptional. You know what I mean? He came to Belfast after the first series of Phoenix Knights. There's a big tent put down in the centre of Belfast, and it was a comedy night. And I compared, and he was the closing act. And he'd done one series at the Phoenix Knights. He hadn't really went into the stratosphere. What I love about him was I went into the dressing room and I done really well. Home boy, home crowd, it went really well. So I was in the dressing room and he's sitting in the corner with his wee book. And he's going, it's all shit. It's all shit. The whole thing's all shit. And he said, sorry for you. I said, they're not here to see me. They're here. They paid the money to see you. Of course, he went out and stormed,
Yeah.
But that's an example of nerves. That's an example of somebody. So it's